What's that? Yeah? Jon. Perfect.
Cool, man. Great job.
Thanks. Nope. You won't get paid for that. You gotta keep a steady job. Tell them to keep a steady job.
All right.
But she should be taking a video. Yeah. All right. We don't have to tip him, do we? Tell you what, he's got the energy, that's for sure. How long is she gonna make All right.
Still going. It's a good song.
Thank you.
Love this. I am so about this.
I got this.
Get them too.
Get me out of Sparkle. I gotta go home now.
Oh my God. Have a dance.
I think they're gonna get out.
Yes.
Steady frame.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Okay, let's start something.
Ooh. He's doing Thriller. Just the moonwalk or whatever. Woo!
Hell yeah.
Good, but they tell him to go around.
old songs playing. What is that? Thriller. The Thriller.
I'll probably, I mean, New Orleans now has a very special place in my heart, so.
Really?
Absolutely. I mean, I've just, meeting you, having this beautiful experience, this has just been so life-giving and beautiful.
Why don't you take my daughter's number down?
Sure.
And my name is Adoria, Adoria.
Uh-huh.
And I will let her know about you.
Yeah.
And when the people send you the videos and everything,
yeah,
you call Destiny, let her know you speak to me, and Destiny will get you in touch with me.
Okay.
And if you ever come back to New Orleans, I'll treat you to a nice dinner.
Oh my gosh.
Me and my husband. And we're going to come out here and we're going to party again.
Yes.
Plenty of water.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You are just the most incredible.
And that's 504.
504. Yep.
535.
535. Uh-huh.
07.
Uh-huh.
92.
Uh-huh.
Her name is Destiny, Destiny.
Perfect.
And you're going to always remember my name because it's Adoria, either Dora.
Perfect.
So just put Destiny/Dora.
Destiny/Dora. Beautiful.
Adoria.
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 Beautiful. Got it. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You filled my lungs with
Really?
very fresh air.
Wow.
And I just cannot thank you enough. Whew.
You've done the same thing for me though. Look what time I'm leaving, going home. I didn't even know it was that late. You know that?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know it was this late.
Yeah.
Well, at least I can say I enjoyed myself today, so I can say that much. Because I really did.
Yeah.
And I got a chance to meet you, dance off some nice music, release some feelings, make some decisions. Everything for a reason.
Yeah.
So, I'm blessed. And I'm blessed to meet you, be able to enjoy this music today, so, yeah. And look, and it's so ironic because it's like where you come from, you're not even a regular out here. You just popped up from color, you know, that's the region where you're from, but you just popped up.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make it seem like it was so meant to be. For me to be in your presence and you in my presence right now, during this time, right now. In this moment in my life. Like God is so amazing. He is.
Yeah.
Now I'll be forever except girls on the riverwalk. You'll never believe what happened. People would not believe me. I know they wouldn't. That's all right though. We'll have video to prove it.
We sure will.
So did you decide where you're going next?
I'll be going to Baton Rouge tonight. And then after that, off to Texas.
My daughter, I have to go to Baton Rouge to pick her up. She goes to Southern University.
Uh-huh.
And they're getting out now during this weekend.
Uh-huh.
So on their college break. So she just called, she texted me today, I talked with her. So she want me to come and pick her up Friday from Southern.
Uh-huh.
So and this is so ironic that you said you was going to Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Wow. I never drove here to Baton Rouge, but I'm about to. It shouldn't be long though.
I think it's about an hour and a half. Yeah.
No, not even that long.
Not even that long.
Because Baton Rouge is like 45 minutes away. And from
Okay.
here to where I just moved from, and that's St. Rose, right there by the interstate in La Place,
Uh-huh.
right after Kenner. From here to my home was like 15 to 20 minutes the longest.
Okay.
So from 20 minutes from there, you get to that bridge right there on Airline. That goes straight to La Place where I live.
Uh-huh.
That's St. Rose. Then in the interstate, that's the place. So from 20 minutes plus when you get to La Place. So I say it'll take about an hour.
Yeah.
Leave at night, not in the daytime.
Busy in the day.
Like don't wear yourself out, but like leave at night, because at night is less traffic and it's roads much smoother. Just do your speed limit.
Yeah.
Of course you know this already, but just make sure you do your speed limit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're good. But I'm just saying that, to get there quicker than to get there at about 45 minutes, if you leave around late hours of the night,
Yeah.
AM hours,
Yeah.
overnight, you'll get there in 45 minutes
Awesome.
from here. In the AM hours of the night, yeah.
Yeah.
About 45 minutes you'll be in Baton Rouge.
Beautiful.
Yeah. But where you gonna go when you go to Baton Rouge? So it's so small.
Yeah, I've got a friend of mine. He lives in, he's a student at LSU. Okay.
Yeah, that's in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, so has been very generous to let me stay with him. Have a good night. This riverwalk has just spoken ways that I would have never imagined. Goodness.
Did I put my head up in my bag?
Not sure how to say.
Well, it's not a head, it's a bean.
Nice. Oh my goodness, New Orleans, New Orleans. Oh my goodness. Today has been an absolute day. Oh my gosh. I've just been it started in the morning. I felt like I had all the time in the world. I was just like left at 7:30 or so. No, maybe like 9. I felt like 7:30 from Felix. Thank you again to Felix for letting me stay. And then just didn't feel fully rested. Felt kind of groggy and just my body felt weak, and I knew I just needed more sleep. Went to a park, slept in my car for a little bit, and then I saw these movie or TV show yellow signs on the street, and so I knew there was something going on, and immediately thought they have catering, they have food, so that was my thought. I was thinking, wow, I think I might be able to get some food, and so then I napped a bit in my car, and it got really hot, so I left, took my pillow and my yoga mat out, and napped in the park for a little bit in the grass, in the shade, and then I felt rejuvenated enough and listened to the song Floating that Lo sent me last night, and immediately it just put me in a great headspace, and put me in a mindset that took me away from just like my own thoughts and just allowed me to zoom out, which was really great. Really, really great. And then after that, I said, yeah, let's start dancing. And so, but then I'd heard that there was like the craft services food, like the catering, like lunch was happening soon, so I was keeping my eye on that. But I was like, oh, I'll dance in the park a little bit in the meantime. And so I did that, and then after I danced in the park for a little, in front of the museum, and then danced in front of the there's like this Greek like Parthenon looking structure that I danced in front of. And then I was like, okay, it's probably time for food's probably ready. Went back, it wasn't ready. Not gonna be ready till like 2, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm just gonna get out of here, get some Subway, and then I'll be on my way. Then I went to St. Augustine High School of Jon Batiste, also in the morning. Right when I had woken up, I still had to go to the bathroom really bad, had to take a dumper. So I went to a Circle K, nothing there. Shoot, headed to Wendy's, and the guy was super nice, let me in, even though they didn't have open dining area. So I was sick. And so yeah, after I danced at St. Augustine, it was super cool at St. Augustine. I was dancing out front, and people were like looking at me super interestingly. And then at the it was interesting. Like people were asking me like, "Oh, what are you doing? Like, what's the deal?" And I just told them, I was like, "Oh, I'm just making a video for Jon Batiste." Like I knew him. Like I was personally gonna send him a video right now, one day. But right now, I was just like, I'm just crafting this video for Jon, and they were like, "Oh, you don't need to say any more. That makes perfect sense." So that was cool. And then after that, I decided to go to back to the park. I went to Subway originally, and it was taking really long, and so I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna go to St. Augustine, then I'll go back to the park and get this free food. And then I would go back to the park, and they're like, oh, it's still not ready for background. They're like, your background. And I was like, oh, sure. And then it was just taking too long. And I was like, okay, I'm out of here. So I left, went back to the same Subway, got a footlong. Oh my gosh, it was the best footlong I've ever had. Spicy Italian. Oh, delicious. And then there's all the veggies pretty much. And then oil and vinegar. Gotta. And then after that, I was just like, all right, what's next? We're off to next. And that was when I decided it felt really good to get out of the park, because I felt like I'd been in the park for ages. And so then I decided to go down to the French Quarter. And yeah, it was really hard finding parking. And yeah, eventually found a spot, paid. I was a little worried about my car and stuff, but I was like, oh, I'll be fine. And then there was like a limit of 2 hours on it, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna film a bunch of the videos of me dancing, and then I'll do like the free dancing later. And so I went down through the French Quarter, through Frenchmen Street, where Jon Batiste said he like grew up like playing a lot, which was cool. Records a little video there, and then after that just kept walking through and ended up on like the riverfront, and yeah, I was dancing on the riverfront for a bit, and that was sick. And then people were like, what are you listening to? Like, what are you listening to? So I was like, oh, I'll just play it for you. Let's just listen and we can dance along together. So I had my speaker with me, so I played the music, and it was I Need You by Jon Batiste, because this is the video for him, and they were dancing along. Alondria was just like having such a great time, and some more people jumped in. I didn't even have my signs that said free dancing, and we were just grooving, having a great time, and it was really just a beautiful moment. And then afterwards, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get some more shots, and I gotta get to my car too because the meter's about to go up. So I went to Cafe du Monde out front for a second, and then I was like, a guy had just started playing jazz, and I was like, okay, that's kind of rude if I just start dancing in front. And so I left and went to Bourbon Street, which is like the tourist street, and like club and like lights and alcohol street in New Orleans. And so I went there and I made this like video that I thought was super cool and really fun. People were dancing along, and the car was trying to get by and honked at me and got in the way there, and I was like, oh, that's a great video. And then I get back to my car, and the video's like, I move my car after the meter had gone up, and I realized the video is just gone. It's just, it recorded, but like the camera got a little too heated, and so it just didn't record the video. And I was like about to cry, thinking about, oh, goodness me. I was like, I honestly could cry right now. And then I was just like, you know what, the best thing to do in these moments is to just, also I filmed a video after Cafe du Monde in front of this church area and this statue. Anyway, I was about to cry, and I was just like so disappointed. And I was like, what are you have an option here. Like, you can be really sad about it, or you can go dance, and you can go just go harder. Yeah, just dance harder and just, enjoy it even more and really dive into it even more fully. And so I decided to do that, and it started with me at Louis Armstrong Park. Have a great night. And filmed a video there, and then there were these people who were selling produce outside, and I was like, how much for just like a couple strawberries, because I really just wanted some natural fruit and natural sugars. And so they're like, oh, you can just take a few. So I just took a couple strawberries, and they tasted like, oh, bliss. They were just so good. And then I'm gonna have some of my protein shake right now. And then made my way back to Bourbon Street, filmed some more videos, and they were awesome, just like awesome videos. And I don't know if I would have filmed them if the other one didn't record or didn't save. So this time I had my signs, and I was getting ready to do the free dancing. And Alondra said she was going to stay at the Riverwalk. She's like, oh, I'm just going to stay here till the night, so come on by. And I was going up and down Bourbon Street thinking, like, this is so loud. There's so much noise, and it's just a lot. And I was like, I don't think I want to do my free dancing right here and put my speaker down. One, it's going to, like, my speaker's going to get drowned out by all the other noise. And two, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to be in that space that's, I want to create a very organic space in a spot that wouldn't necessarily like give people a lot of joy, or they wouldn't expect like to be dancing, because then they're actually able to make the conscious decision of like, oh, maybe I'll dance and enjoy this. And also it gives a space to like have a conversation and really enjoy each other's presence, which is beautiful. And so I decided to go back to the Riverwalk. Took a video at Cafe du Monde. It was really cool. This homeless guy, Tony, I was dancing in front, and then they saw, and they were dancing a little bit too, and I was like, come on, I'm dancing. And he's like, and he got up and danced, and he's like, oh, you want a beer afterwards? And he was like, oh, you want a beer? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so we went, got beer, and I got water, and he was just like, really nice guy. He's like, yeah, you called me out, and so I had to dance. And I was like, he's like, oh, shoot. Super funny, super cool guy. And then I went up to the Riverwalk right after that, and Alondra was there, and I think she had been sitting there for at least 3 hours or so. She was so happy to see me. So we set up the signs together on the Riverwalk, and the music started playing, and we just started dancing again, and it just felt like the environment to be in. And I thought in my head, had thoughts back and forth. I was like, is this the right spot? Like, should I go back to like Bourbon Street or another street, or is this like the best area? And it just felt like it was the spot, because it was just inviting to those people who were around. How you doing?
What's up, my man? Hey, you got a cigarette on you, big brother?
I do not. Sorry about that.
Thank you, my man.
Take care. And so, yeah, I went, it just like, it was beautiful sunset, first of all, and you could see it was on the water, and just like absolutely gorgeous. But also it was just like people were just hanging out, and it was very casual, and people walking by here and then, and biking by and running, and instead of a lot of just crazy hectic energy. And it was just beautiful. And yeah, Alondra was just grooving, and one of her friends came, and we were just talking, and it was just so nice. And these beautiful people came with food, and they were like, would you like any food and water? And we give out food and water every Thursday. And I was like, you are so kind. Thank you. My gosh. So that was beautiful. And then after we were out there for like 3 hours or so, just dancing and enjoying the view and the music, and just letting it take our bodies. And Alondra said she hadn't moved like that in years, and she felt so good. And it was so beautiful what she said at the end. She was just like, this is exactly what I've needed. Like, this is exactly what I needed. I don't know how you came up right now, and you came up out of literally nowhere, and I don't know how this happened or what, but she's like, I just needed this so much. She's like, my heart is broken right now, and you have given me a space and ability to just breathe and move and dance, and just, she's like, I didn't know that this is what I needed, but this is exactly it. And she was just so grateful. She literally said, thank you. And my gosh, she has just made my days beyond, and she asked me, she's like, are you going to keep doing this? And it was just because of what she had said before. It was like the effort and it's like, one, I just really absolutely enjoy doing this and dancing and letting go and being free and creating this space for others, and like seeing the smiles and the laughs and the people recording on their phones because they're so happy, and just like, oh my gosh, there was a family from Colombia that was just in awe, and they were so happy and smiling and taking videos, and they were so thankful at the end. And it's just like the effort it takes for me to step out of my comfort zone for a bit and do this. It's like, it might not be easy, but it's like, why would I ever just decide to say like, I'm gonna try something other? Like, I actively see the smiles and the joy and the, like, Alondra literally said it, like, this is exactly what she needed, to just move and be able to just like let go. And it's like, I will do that, and like would love to do that anytime for someone, and just be able to create that space and that time and that moment. So, how you doing?
No, give me a cigarette.
I'm sorry, I don't have any. Yeah. And
All right.
take care.
And you got the water?
Have you got a water? You want a water? Yeah. It's all you. Yeah, take care. What's that? I'm not, no. Have a good one. And yeah, it was just like, if I'm able to do that just through my, if I'm able to, if I'm able to make that part of my day, and it serves such a great, it serves people in a joyous way that makes them smile and laugh and happy. And when I share that I'm like traveling across the country and dancing, people are like, what? Oh my gosh. And immediately light up and are happy. And it's just, oh my gosh, it's everything. I'm just trying to spread love and joy and smiles, and that's really it. And I'm just so grateful, and that's the real goal. It's not to dance in as many places as possible. It's to spread joy and spread smiles and laughter and love and kindness, and to be able to create a space for people to really just let go and be themselves and not worry about anything else or what people around think of them or any of that, just for them to listen to the music and let that take them and guide them and be there for them. And that's really it. And if that means like me dancing in different spaces and places and all, like, I'm more than happy to do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, water. And so, I mean, it's just like, I feel like, and I don't know, it's just like, it's like I'm actively serving people just through this, through dance and through creating a space. And it's just, this is everything. This is absolutely everything. And I even today, like driving around, I was like, oh my gosh, it's kind of tiring. I need to get more sleep, blah, blah, blah. And I need to make sure I'm eating enough and all this fuel and all that stuff. That can be taken care of. That can be figured out. That can be arranged. And, those are minor details. And I think I always get so nervous and I'm like, oh, I have all this time, or I don't have enough time. And it's like, if I just stay intentional on being just like present and dancing where I'm at, and I'm able to see others while I do it and invite them in and, smile and let the love be shared, and through dance and through the music and through it all, to be able to let people know that they're more than invited to dance and join in. And it's for not me. It's like, it is great and it feels awesome, but it is really to serve, to make people smile and to spread love and kindness. Because it's a space, like, dance is just, to be able to create that space, like, there's nothing, that space isn't available to a lot of people, in a setting that's very open, very calm, very caring. Most places where you go to dance, it's very loud, it's very hard to hear, it's filled with a lot of, just like it doesn't feel as organic and inviting for people to really, dive in and push their comfort zone without, like, actively doing so because they want to, not because they're in a pressured situation to do so, or it's a freeing activity when it's open and it's light out. And I just think that's so beautiful. And yeah, it was so cool. Alondria, she was saying that, like, yeah, this has just been, it hasn't moved this much in a long time, and it feels so good to her. And she said she doesn't like going to the bars and out and all that. She just likes to be able to, but she loves to be able to move today and to be able to give someone that space to be free and let go and enjoy music and dance and have them do that in an environment that is comfortable for them and is fueling to them. She was like, I'm going to talk about this for the rest of my life. Like, this has just been unreal. She's like, I'm going to talk to my friends, say, I met this guy, Grant, at the Riverwalk. Grant, he was dancing, and she's like, they're not going to believe me, but that doesn't matter. She's like, because this has just been extremely impactful to me, and I know how important this has been. And I think that just comes with the space, you know, and it really is that space that if it's created in like a very open and inviting way, it can really have a beautiful impact. And it was cool. Yeah, the folks at the end from Houston, they were talking, and they were saying how much they were like, oh, this is amazing. Like, I love the idea. So we're going to follow everything and just be like so excited to hear more about how this goes and all this. And it was cool. The guy who was dancing, and he was, yeah, he's like moving and dancing. And then he was like, man, like I should dance more. This is nice. This is cool. And that is just so awesome. It's like, and another girl she passed, and she was like, oh, I haven't danced in a long time. And she was dancing, and it's just, those are the spaces that, and moments that make the space so beautiful. That wouldn't happen if it was the music was blaring. It was in a hot, heated room, and I don't know. It's just different, and this is just so full of love. So full of love. And yeah, it's something really special. Yeah. So thank you, New Orleans. Thank you. You have done so much and given me so much, and I truly feel just so grateful. And so fueled by this, and I, message myself, and they might know again, like, if you just to keep on dancing, keep dancing, and as it fuels you and continues to be there for you. And how you doing? Good. Take care. Thanks. So yeah, it's just, the soreness feels good. The fact that I'm that's a good stretch right there. It feels good. I feel healthy. I feel, like I'm serving, and those are the things that are, like building relationships and love and spreading love and joy and care. And oh my gosh, that's just everything. So yeah, I'm just so happy and grateful, and yeah, it feels really good. And just a reminder too to like take the pressure off, like having to hit every place that I go, like every spot and every location, and just know that like you can dance in any space and create this joy. Like, you've danced in a bunch of cities now, and it's just through the dance, through the movements, that you're able to create this this love. And and oh my gosh, the guy who was recording, him and his wife, just from the start, videoing laundry at night. That was just so awesome. Oh my gosh, one of the best moments. This like filled my heart to the brim. It was a guy and a girl, and they're a couple, I'm assuming, and they heard the music playing while they were walking, and they were pretty far away, and they were just starting to dance and groove on in, and then they like, kept grooving on in and passed the sign, and were just so happy dancing, and then they like had this moment where she turned to him and she was dancing, doing some moves, and he was doing some moves back, and then they both were just smiling so much and just so happy, and then you see like they both turn, and there's just this beautiful falling of their hands just right into each other's, and they just walked, and oh my gosh, it filled my heart up so much. And then I saw them kissing on the steps afterwards, and that's just so beautiful. And who knows about like these moments of joy and dance, and you see people going by and they do a little move here and there, and I just see someone tapping their foot and dancing from a distance, and it's just, yeah, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. So thank you. Oh my gosh. This is just so nice to be able to share this and talk about this. I'm just in awe of the beauty that is around, and how much people enjoy to dance and yearn to really let go and let the music speak to them, and be free, and they yearn to just be in a space where they don't feel like they're being judged, they're being invited. Like every move, it's cool. People go by and they do like a little move, and I go, woo, yeah, and they turn and they smile, and they're just so happy, and it's just so cool that an environment where they can do the smallest thing, a little dance move or whatever it may be, and just be so hopefully they feel so good that they did that, and just feel appreciated and loved and cared for. It's yes. Oh my goodness, it is just beautiful. New Orleans, really just so beautiful. Wow. Oh, the kindness people were showing, just laughing and smiling. The people who were, like, I asked to record videos, and they were recording and smiling, and people would come by and give thumbs up, and they're like, oh, yeah, dancing, enjoying, and oh my gosh, it's I could talk about it forever. It's just for just long love, a lot of love, a lot of joy, and a beautiful thing, an absolutely beautiful thing. So what an opportunity to be able to do this and share this love and kindness with others. And I just urge myself again and tell myself again, like, you really, really enjoy this, and you feel so fueled by it because you see the service, you see the joy, you see the kindness and love being shared, and that really is what fuels you. And also you're exercising, you're moving, and you're able to get, you feel yourself well, and you're seeing new things and meeting people, and it's just so beautiful. I just love, sharing these moments, and just thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. And a huge reminder to yourself here, you feel all that pressure and that worry and that fear and that overwhelming mind feeling. You feel all that when you are just in your head talking. And I just want to remind you that like once the headphones are on and once you're dancing, all of that just gets released and you feel unreal. You feel so good. And to just keep that in mind. That worry is just, yeah, it goes away once you start dancing. Like dance is such a healer, such a therapeutic way to just be. So yes, that is the reminder. Felix is the man. Great guy. So hospitable, so nice, so kind, makes you feel so appreciated, and yeah, just like a caring man, and super cool. Timing worked out too, where like he was in lab for work like so much of the day, and I was also just like out and about in New Orleans for most of the day, and yeah, it was just really cool. Worked out and got the goods, and that he was storing so safely and nicely, and now off to Baton Rouge, which is gonna be sweet. You know, feel bad that I'm coming in on Moj so late, but yeah, just really lucky. Yeah, Felix is such a crafter, such a musician, such an artist. Pretty freaking epic that he's like so in his studio and in his groove at his spot. It's really freaking sweet. So yeah, that was awesome to like witness. See. And I totally made the wrong turn. Because that's just, you know, it's alright. It's just what happens when you talk about homies. But it's chill. We're like an hour out. So I'm stoked on that. Stoking on that. So that's gonna be freaking epic. I don't know if that's what I should do. Or like go this way. Sick. Nice. Alright. Thank you, New Orleans. Yeah, for sure gonna have to like come visit Felix again in New Orleans. Just vibe out in New Orleans again. Yeah. It's been great. Really great.